I was there. When the earth trembled, when the sky turned black, when a man, purer than the dawn, poured out every last drop of his blood for me.
For you.
For us. Sometimes I wake up in the night, drenched in cold sweat, remembering his eyes, the same eyes that looked with compassion upon prostitutes and traitors, the same eyes that did not burn with hatred against his tormentors. Who could resist such goodness? Who could justify such cruelty? I didn't understand it then. Today, I know that every drop that fell from his body was a cry of love stronger than all the hatred in the world. It all began in the council hall. Men in long robes but empty hearts desperately searched for an excuse. It wasn't justice. It was envy disguised as law. False witnesses, absurd accusations. Yet he did not defend himself. Like a lamb silent before its shearers, they handed him over to the empire. To the Romans, experts in perfecting torture. Pilate looked at him, found no guilt, tried to wash his hands, but how could he cleanse the soul of cowardice? Then they scourged him. 39 lashes. Each one tore his skin, exposed his muscles, shredded his hope in humanity. The whip, with its sharp metal and bone tips, ripped pieces of flesh like worthless scraps. His blood began to flow. 5 liters coursed through his body, each lash, each thorn, each nail, draining life until almost none remained. They crowned him with thorns, each thorn piercing his forehead. Rivers of blood mixing with sweat and dust. They forced him to carry his cross, not just heavy wood. He carried our misery, our betrayals, our forgetfulness. With every step, tuberculosis, cancer, depression, arthritis, leprosy, anxiety, diabetes. Every sickness of the soul and body was laid upon him. Surely he took up our infirmities and bore our diseases. Isaiah 53:4. Every disease crushed him more than the cross itself. His knees buckled, his bones groaned, his heart almost burst, and then Golgotha, the hill of death. There they laid him down like an animal led to slaughter. They hammered the nails, first into his wrists, then into his feet. Every breath became agony, a supreme effort to lift his torn body and fill his collapsing lungs. And yet, he did not open his mouth to curse. As he hung there, the soldiers laughed. The crowd demanded signs. But he was already performing the greatest miracle, forgiveness for those who did not deserve it. And then upon the cross, heaven held its breath. His eyes were not searching for rescue. His gaze embraced the pain, embraced humanity, embraced the eternal purpose. He gave his life out of love. He chose to stay when he could have come down. He chose to bear everything so that we could be free. Each heartbeat was a voluntary act of redemption. Each moment of agony was an eternal declaration. No one takes my life from me. I lay it down of my own accord. John 10:18. Sometimes I wonder, how much of my own blood would have been enough to cover my guilt? The answer is terrifying. None. No human effort can pay for sin. I needed his blood. All of his blood. When I weep alone, when a diagnosis shakes me, when anxiety suffocates me, his blood still cries out my name. He died not just to forgive me. He died to inhabit me. He died to heal my heart. Today, that blood still flows, not by gravity, but by grace. That cross is the open door to eternity. And if you wonder whether you are worthy, let me be clear. You were not! But to him, you were worth every drop. Today, I invite you to respond. Not as a religious act, but as a soul crying out, realizing it is alive only because someone chose to die. Close your eyes for a moment. Listen. Do you hear the echo of blood striking the earth? Do you hear your name within the cry? Do you hear love calling you home? Comment below. What part of Jesus' sacrifice touched your heart today? Share this video with someone who needs to remember they were bought at the highest price. Subscribe to keep walking with us in this journey from the unseen to the eternal. The blood that called your name is still speaking on your behalf in heaven.